Hello, race fans, and welcome to round number 5 of the Last Night's Truck League here, season number 2. We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight, and the guys are just getting ready to roll out there for qualifying. It's that private qualifying, so you can't really see a lot of the trucks out on track, but boy, they got a beautiful night to race out there tonight. 71-degree air temperature, winds are 7 miles an hour, and the track temperature is a warm 97 degrees. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, you want to know when we go live, go ahead and click that notification bell. And as always, they have the one faster pair. They have total of 3 sets of tires, the set they start with, and then 2 additional sets. That one green-white checker attempt for 80 laps around this 1.45-mile facility. And as they're qualifying, we'll take a moment here and always want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Thank them for their support as always. That's McConey Setup Shop, Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing, and Monster Tech, simulation design made in Germany. And let's go ahead and take a look and see who's out on track here. Got a few folks out there. That looks like Kevin Mahoney out there, I believe. I'm sorry, that's Jesse Thornhart. See what kind of times he's having time now. Right now, he's third fastest there with that 30.136. Sean McLaughlin on track. He's 7th fastest at the moment. 30.255 is his best time there. Mike Simone, currently 7th fastest with a 30.177. There's Corey Wakefield, and he's currently 15th fastest, 30.906. And there's Robbie Payne, currently 12th fastest with a 30.39. It looked like he just got bumped to 13th there with a 30.339. And as they're racing around, let's take a quick look at the point standings as they go right now. Bring those up for you here. Colin Forrester is your leader by 11 points over Jesse Thornhart. Now, Colin, he's been strong all season long. Jesse, he's put on some strong performances in the last couple of races there. He got himself right up there. His teammate Dakota Moniz right behind him in 3rd. Mike Simone in that 4th spot. Seba Corns, he's going to get up there in 5th. Another teammate of Thornhart and Moniz there is Ryan Ferraro in 6th. AJ Green, he's Collins' teammate. He's in 7th spot. Brian Dixon in the 8th position. Adam Ailshire in 9th. Travis Eccles, also a teammate of Forrester and Green, rounds out your top 10. And we'll scroll down. You can look down through the standings there, find your favorite driver. As you can see, it's extremely tight all the way through the field. And every single point counts. Every race counts. And the guys will definitely be out there trying to get it done for sure. And it looks like most of the guys are just about done. And looks like that's, who is that coming in? That was the 51. That was David Bonnet, 5th fastest with a 30.065. So we're going to take a very quick break as they get ready to move, wind up qualifying here. And we'll be right back. And as we get ready to wait for them to line up for tonight's race. You're watching the Last Night's Truck League here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into 2nd position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. fourth career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we are back, and the guys, they're lining up on the track, Le Mans style there, and getting ready to wait for the pace car to roll out and get them started on their warm-up lap. And that's a new thing they started, I think, a couple of bills ago, and you know, having the cars and trucks line up like that. That's kind of cool, actually. And so we'll be waiting any minute now. They'll be heading on out on track. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting grid here. On the pole, we have Dakota Moniz. Colin Forrester starts second. Kevin Mahoney third. Michael Pimpare in the fourth position. David Bonnet fifth. In sixth, we have Jesse Thornock. Seventh, we have Sean McLaughlin. Eighth, we have Austin Hulsey. And ninth, Ryan Ferraro. Travis Eccles rounds out your top 10. Then 11th, we have Mike Simone. 12th is Seba Corns. 13th spot, Christopher Buds. Gerald Space is in the 14th position, followed by AJ Green starting 15th, with Brian Dixon in the 16th spot. In 17th, we have Robbie Payne. Gary Armijo 18th. 19th will be Corey Wakefield. Ellen Warnecki start rounding out the top 20. Then we have 21st, Jad Khalif. That's the league owner there. Adam Elshire is in the 22nd position, and Stephen Wood rounds out the field in 23rd position. Guys all set to get going here. Now we've seen in Dakota, he has been, you know, a lot of times we've seen Dakota further back in the field, and he always kind of making his way to the front. Where, hey, how about this? He's going to start right up the front this time, and we can't got him already at the front. Oh boy! But I tell you, he's got some fast guys around him there. Wakefield Forrester, Kevin Mahoney Jr., Michael Pimpare. Everybody's ready to go. There's one of Dakota's teammates, Jesse Thornock, starting. I think he's in the 7th spot there. 7th or 6th. They're kind of jockeying around for position as we're watching them go around the track here. Pace car is off, getting ready to go green, waiting for that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
We've got it, and we're racing here at Charlotte. Moniz gets a good jump, and he is away. He's got Forrester right there behind him. And there's a little, I don't know what's going on with iRacing. It's showing Moniz as second, and it's showing Wakefield as third. Now, sometimes iRacing will do that. It'll do something weird, and we'll give it a lap or so and see if it sorts itself out. But Dakota Moniz are clearly your leader. That's strange how it has Corey Wakefield showing him as if he's the leader, but and everybody else a lap down. We know that's not right. So let's go back up here with Dakota. Behind him, got Kevin Mahoney. Oh, who was that? That was the 24. That was Colin Forrester down through the grass. Wonder if that's going to bring out a caution or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they stay green because he went immediately off the racing surface. Okay, now timing and scoring has sorted itself out. Boy, he kind of got lucky. He got lucky. Everybody else got lucky. He didn't collect anybody there. But, man, what a tough break for the 24. All the way back to just about last place, back in 22nd now. And Dakota Moniz, he's not going to mind that at all. You know that Forrester is strong. Kevin Mahoney, he's strong too. He is right there. See if he can do something to catch that 5 truck. give a shout out to our folks in the chat. Thank you for supporting your favorite driver. Kevin Mahoney trying to move in close now on Dakota Moniz as they start lap number 5. We got a bit of space. There's Jesse Thornock, and he's got a bit of a battle himself. He's got Michael Pimpere right there. Nice battle going on with him. 51 David Bonnet, Sean McLaughlin right there as well. Oh, and somebody almost got into the wall. McLaughlin's right there behind these guys. If something goes wrong, he'll be almost impossible to get away from it. Looks like they're all getting trying to get down on the inside of Pimpere there, the 13 truck. Oh, we do have a caution somewhere. Let's see. I don't have any reports of what happened. Let's see. I think it might have been. Let's see. It's Gerald Space. Okay. Yeah, he went down. We didn't get a chance to. Can't see what happened. He might have just spun. Looks like he might be towing back to the pits, perhaps, and so that's brought out our first caution here tonight. Moniz coming around now to pick up the pace car as they make their way down the backstretch. Everybody will gather back up here. It's only been 7 laps, so will anybody even come down pit road at all, I wonder? Gerald Space is the only one on pit road. It might have been just a self-spin from the looks of it because I don't see anyone else on pit road from any damage. And it kind of looks like everybody's going to stay out. Oh, we do have somebody coming. Got a couple of guys coming in. There's Travis Eccles making his way down. He's followed by Austin Hulsey. Hulsey showing a little damage there on that right front. He might have had something to do with Gerald Space. Several guys coming in. A.J. Green coming in. Brian Dixon making his way in. There's Adam Ailshire, followed by Corey Wakefield. Jad Khalif coming in. There's Forrester making his way down. Alan Warnecki just pulling into his pit box. There's Adam Ailshire. He's on his way out already. And he's going to see if he can get, looks like he might win the battle off of pit road. No, that was actually number 7. I'm sorry, A.J. Green. I think A.J. was the one that beat everybody off of pit road. None of your leaders, though. Looks like everybody from about 14th on back pitted. In fact, every single car did pit, except for Gerald Space. I think he towed in, so he's not showing as actually pitted. So your top 13 remained out. And that would be your leader, Dakota Moniz, followed by the 66 of Kevin Mahoney Jr., Jesse Thornock. Then they have Michael Pimpere. And David Bonnet rounds out the top 5. Colin Forrester now just leaving his pit box, making his way back out. Got a little cosmetic damage on that 24, nothing to use a fast repair for because they only have the one. And you really need to do your best to hold on to that as much as you can. There's Christopher Buds. Just inside the top 10 there. Lights are out on the pace car. I think we're getting ready to go green here once again. It'll be lap 10 on the restart. They're going, getting ready to go down the backstretch, and let's see. Gerald Space is now the only car on pit road. He's still sitting there. Either he's still towing in, or I don't know if he's going to get a chance to get back out before they go around again or not. Currently showing 3 laps down. Nobody has retired yet. Making their way down to turn 3. Everybody's getting in formation. Guys in the back getting lined up. There's Colin Forrester back in the 21st position. Coming around now through turn 4, pace car getting ready to pull in. Pace car is in once again.
Green, green,
He
green.
drops the hammer, and we're racing lap 10 here at Charlotte. Kevin Mahoney trying to stick right there with him. Jesse Thornock's not far behind. Michael Pimpere chasing Thornock there. How about that 28, Sean McLaughlin, getting himself right up in the mix now, currently in the 5th position. He's got the 51 of David Bonnet right behind him. And then there's the 12 of Ryan Ferraro. A lot of teammates up the front. You know, we've been seeing a lot of the teammates of that team, Cats Go Fast, you know, Green, Forrester, and, you know, and their other teammates up there. But a lot of Larson Line Motorsports drivers up there tonight starting off. There go, hey, there goes Seba Corns. He's sneaking his way up there, folks. Currently running in the 9th spot, just behind Chris Buds. Looks like that's Mike Simone right behind Corns in the top 10 position. The whole field looks pretty spaced out. Actually, position 19th, Colin Forrester. That's just a pack of 3 right there. Him, Dixon, and Khalif. Now they got separated from the main group. Not sure what happened there. And we got somebody on pit road. Oh man, Corey Wakefield on pit road, damage on that left rear. Oh no, did his motor just blow up? So we just saw a puff of smoke. Oh no. We'll have to look and see if he ends up, hope that's not a retirement getting ready to happen. Got a new leader there, Kevin Mahoney Jr. gets around the 5 of Dakota Moniz. It's still Thornock, Pimpere, McLaughlin, Bonnet behind them. Sean McLaughlin now up to the 4th spot. Trying to stay ahead of the 13 of Michael Pimpere. They're going door to door down the backstretch here. Fighting hard to hold on to that position. David Bonnet right there behind them, watching it all unfold. They still have the leaders in sight, so everybody's still relatively close together there. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's A.J. Green, currently running in the 11th spot. He's got Robbie Payne right behind him. Not a whole lot of pressure. Boy, things getting a little heated right up in this little section right here. Seba Corns, Christopher Buds. That's a tight pack right there. That's who we were watching. That's the tightest pack of all at the moment. Michael Pimpere is trying to stay ahead of David Bonnet, see if he can find a way around Sean McLaughlin. Both Pimpere and Bonnet lost 1 position. McLaughlin moved up 3 from the start of the race. Looks like everybody's still running though. Wakefield, he's showing on track 3 laps down, but he is still running, so that's good to see. Boy, look at them door to door there. Oh man. Look at David Bonnet fighting to get past the 13. Is he going to get past him? Man, he's right down on that line, white line. He does get past the 13 for that 5th spot. Man, they're racing like this. The checkered flag about to come out here, folks. There's Mike Simone right behind Pimpere. And they're all getting bunched up pretty good here, folks. And meanwhile, Dakota Moniz has gotten back to the front. He's said, oh, you know what, guys? I'm going to check out here for a little guy and let you guys race. And how about Jesse Thornock moves into the 2nd position. Makes it past Kevin Mahoney Jr. Now that's two teammates now running a 1-2 with Mahoney Jr. there in the third spot. Sean McLaughlin, he's trying to close in. He's got David Bonnet right behind him. And they're trying to get closer and closer to the front. Oh, McLaughlin and Bonnet look like they may have a battle brewing here. And they're going to try to make their way behind Kevin Mahoney. Mahoney's on that high side. Not sure if he tasted the wall. It looks like he did. That right front's dented in just a little bit. Mike Simone now. Now Mahoney Jr. might be struggling just a little bit. Look at Mike Simone making his way underneath the 66. Fairly easy. Kevin Mahoney Jr. In a little bit of trouble because now Michael Pimpere will be bearing down on him along with Christopher Buds and everybody else. And everybody is literally just blowing by the 66. He may have some handling problems or something, and that he is just going in the wrong direction in a hurry. Meanwhile, up the front, Dakota Moniz, he's right now enjoying a 1.5 second lead over his teammate, Jesse Thornock. Jesse Thornock under a lot of pressure here. Here comes the 28, Sean McLaughlin. He is racing hard to get that second position. Boy, the battle is on here now, folks. There's David Bonnet. He's right there, too. Thornock's going to be in a bit of trouble. Here comes Mike Simone trying to find a way around everybody. Great racing going on here tonight, folks. Oh, Jesse Thornock gets into the wall. Is he still going? He tapped the wall. He maybe came close to tapping the wall. You know, he's got some damage. Something's wrong. The 14 is off the pace. He really had to get out of it. And I think he's got some right front damage there. Now back to 11th position. Meanwhile, Sean McLaughlin now in the second spot, trying to run down the 5 of Dakota Moniz. Wow, he's almost 2 seconds ahead of the 28 truck. But right now, he's able to keep Simone behind him about 0.3 of a second. But he may have a fight on his hands here very shortly. David Bonnet now back in that 4th position. They were all running really tight there. Things got a little bunched up there when Thornock had to get out of it. Gerald Space coming down pit road once again. A rough race for the for the 8 truck at the moment. And back, let's look back at this group here. There's Ryan Ferraro battling AJ Green and Christopher Buds. Buds in that 7th spot. Seba Corns, he's right there in that 8th position. He's all over the 3 of Christopher Buds. Trying to make a move down on the inside, almost in the grass. Looks like he might get by the 3. Boy, they're getting close coming out of 2 onto the backstretch, door to door, going down the backstretch. Man, this is an all-out slugfest here tonight at Charlotte, folks. These guys are going at it all throughout the field. Seba Corns trying to make that pass happen. Can't quite get past the 3. Christopher Buds fighting back hard on that high line. Man, and it's like they're riding like they're just tied together. They are side by side. Bud's getting a little bit of his nose ahead there, about half a truck length there. Seba Corns keeps coming back as they go into the turns. Wow, where is that going to end up at? You can see everybody else is kind of spaced out in front of them. Let's see what's going on behind them there. There's Michael Pimpere. He's got Mahoney right behind him. A little further back, there's Stephen Wood. These guys are spaced out quite a bit here. And there's Adam Ailshire. He's got Jesse Thornock. Thornock had some problems. Hopefully he's got everything under control now and trying to keep that truck going in the right direction, see if he can catch the 11. Meanwhile, up the front, Mike Simone is now in second position. Boy, he really checked out from David Bonnet. Bonnet got around Sean McLaughlin for that third spot. Got some green flag pit stops going on. There's Gary Armijo making his way down pit road. That's his, let's see, I think that's his first time in. Michael Pimpere also coming down. We're here on lap 29. Oh, somebody just got on the brakes hard. That was Jesse Thornock locking him up not to get a pit road speeding penalty. Hope he didn't get it there. Now back up to the front. There's AJ Green battling with, who is that? That's the 12 of Ryan Ferraro, trying to hold on to that fifth spot. And meanwhile, up the front, folks, Mike Simone, he is closing down on Dakota Moniz.
Yellow flag is
oh,
out.
we got a caution. He was just under a second. And not sure what happened there. Let's see. I'm not getting any reports back to see what happened there. We're gonna while they got this caution coming out, we're gonna take a quick break and reset some things here, and so we can bring these incident reports to you here, and so we will be right back. You're watching the Last Night's Truck League Season 2, round number 5 here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we are back under caution here, lap 32. Dakota Moniz still your leader. Now he has come in, just everybody this time now is coming at least once. And then the field is, everybody's getting lined up for the restart here. Moniz, your leader, followed by Mike Simone in second. Sean McLaughlin in that third position. David Bonnet fourth. AJ Green has got himself up there closer to his teammate. Oh, boy. And you know all those guys right there are going to be on the attack when the green flag drops once again. Then we have Ryan Ferraro up into the sixth position. Christopher Budd seventh. We have Robbie Payne back there in the eighth spot. Seba Corns in the ninth position. Alan Warnecki rounds out your top 10. Looks like no, Moniz, he's got some lapped cars around in front of him. Thornock, well, actually Thornock and Pimpere, they're actually on the tail end of the lead lap. So they'll probably get a wave around here. When we get the one to go, I'm thinking we'll probably get the one to go this time around, and these guys will get waved around. Coming down out of turn 4. Let's see if the lights go out this time. We'll see those guys in front there get on around here. And yep, there they go. We got the one to go, and they're going to go around and zip on around the track and come up to the back of the field, and we'll be ready to go. The rest of the field now gathering back up, getting ready for the restart. It'll be lap 35 on the restart. Gary Armijo, he's still on pit road. We saw him come in, and he's been there a while now. Not sure. We're not showing anybody retired yet. That's always good to see. 23 truck field here tonight. Good to see everybody still in competition. Hope Gary will get back out there. Making their way now out of turn 4. Pace car should be coming off. There he goes. I think the leader controls the restart. There he is. Moniz drops the hammer. We're going once again here, lap 35. Mike Simone putting immediate pressure on Sean McLaughlin there. Actually, McLaughlin, I think he was the one that was putting the pressure on Simone. McLaughlin up to second spot. Look at David Bonnet. Boy, he's getting double teamed there by 2 teammates. AJ Green and Mike Simone, but Ryan Ferraro, he's going to split him there. Ferraro said, I got to get up there and get to my teammate. Oh man, this is going to get good here, folks. McLaughlin now off running, trying to catch Dakota Moniz. David Bonnet's got a little bit of a battle on his hands there. AJ Green, Ryan Ferraro. They're all fairly close there. Bonnet in that 3rd position. Looks like Gary Armijo is out running once again. That's good to see. He's back on track. David Bonnet getting ever closer. Uh-oh. McLaughlin may have opened the door just a little bit. Here we go down into turn 1. Let's see what happens. Bonnet may have an opening. Oh, he had to get out of it a little bit. Boy, AJ, who was that? Yeah, AJ Green almost got into the back of the 51. Ferraro right there behind him. And Simone, he's kind of like, okay, I'm going to chill out here for a second and see what happens here in front of me. And boy, look who's up there now. Christopher Buds and Seba Corns getting up into the mix here. Meanwhile, Dakota Moniz, he continues to lead. Boy, he's got a very tenuous lead now. Only 0.2 of a second from Sean McLaughlin. McLaughlin under steady pressure from Dave Bonnet there. And he's also putting pressure on your leader, Moniz, as well. AJ Green looking like AJ's trying to find a way around the 51. Boy, he got right down on the line there. It looked like he might have got out of shape just a little bit. He might have got on that apron, teased that apron just a little bit too much. And that can punish you if you go down there too far. I think it cost him a little bit of stability there, and Ryan Ferraro was trying to make something happen, but hasn't quite been able to get past the 7 truck. He's got Mike Simone all over him. Currently running in the 6th spot, trying to get the 5th spot from Ferraro. And boy, Dakota Moniz, he's not having an easy day of it, I tell you that much. Sean McLaughlin right there, and David Bonnet. His teammates are a little bit further back. Ferraro and his other teammates is well back. Matter of fact, where is he? I don't even see where Thornock is at the moment. Oh, he's running back in 15th position. These guys kind of look like they're kind of just running along right now. I don't think that's really happening, folks. They're all just waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for someone to make a mistake. I mean, they're all walking that tightrope right now. And then, I mean, if a guy gives a little wiggle somewhere just at the right moment here, look at Ferraro here, trying to see if he can get enough momentum to get underneath the 7 truck as they go through turns 3 and 4. Trying to pull the trigger here on lap 44, trying to see if he can get up to the 4th position. Not really close enough. Let's see what happens as they get down to turn 1. And he moves back up in front of Mike Simone there. Tried to see if he could get it, wasn't quite close enough. A little further back, there's a nice battle there. Christopher Budd's trying to hold off Seba Corns. I don't know if that's going to work. Corns got a good run this time. We've seen them going door to door before. I think he was trying to do the same thing before. He was trying to get past the 3. I think he's going to make it this time. Yes, he does. Slides right up in front of the 3 truck. Seba Corns now in that 7th position. Meanwhile, up the front, Sean McLaughlin, he's still in that 2nd spot. David Bonnet right behind him. Moniz got a little bit of breathing room, not much, just about 0.3 of a second now on the 28. Look at David Bonnet. He said, you know what? I'm going to pull the trigger here on the 28. See if I can make something happen going into turns 3 and 4 here. You better be careful because AJ Green is right there. Oh, and something happened. Bonnet, boy, he opened the door big time. He might have had to get out of it, and AJ Green just went right around him into that 3rd position. Simone's still, I'm starting to say Simone was in 5th, but Bonnet's in the 4th spot there. Simone's still running in 5th there. Boy, AJ Green all over the 28. Boy, he went down really low there. Kind of forced his way into that position there. McLaughlin opened the door a little bit. Green looked like he was in the grass almost. He hasn't quite secured this position, though. Sean McLaughlin fighting back on the outside. And David Bonnet, he is right there, too. Now it's showing him ahead. Bonnet's watching this all unfold in front of him. Green's going to get that second position. But I tell you, Sean McLaughlin is right there. Like I said before, any mistake that's made, there's going to be somebody right there to capitalize on it for sure. Dakota Moniz right now is almost up to a full second now on second place, AJ Green. And as I say that, we're looking back here, there's Sean McLaughlin. He's lost a bit of distance there, and now David Bonnet might get a run on him as they go into turn 3. They definitely lost some ground to AJ Green there. I'm sorry, yeah, AJ Green running in the second spot. Bonnet not quite able to get past the 28 of McLaughlin. And Simone, he's right there watching, but boy, he's got Seba Corns right on his tail as well. Here comes Corns down on the inside of the 27, trying to see if he can find an opening there. No opening this time. Ryan Ferraro is right there as well. Let's look a little further back. There's Adam Halsey in the 8th spot. He's trying to get in on the fun. Christopher Buds, he's running free and clear of Colin Forrester right now. Forrester in that 10th position. A little further back, there's Robert Payne. He's chasing Alan Warnecki there. Payne in the 12th spot. Warnecki in the 11th position. Okay, we got Gary Armijo on pit road once again. Oh no, maybe he spun, or I'm not sure what happened. Gary was having a rough night here tonight. Meanwhile, your leader Dakota Moniz, I think that gap is coming down. Now it's about 6/10, almost 6/10 to AJ Green, but AJ Green is starting to close that gap, folks. Right behind him there's Sean McLaughlin in the 3rd spot. Seba Corns now has got himself past David Bonnet up into the 4th position. Bonnet in the 5th spot, followed by the 12 of Ryan Ferraro. Simone was up there. Colin Forrester is in 9th now. He's gotten past the 27 of Mike Simone. Forrester now working on Christopher Buds for that 8th spot. These guys, everybody up the front pitted on lap 31 all the way back to the 14th position. Adam Ailshire, even Chad Khalif pitted on 31. Just about everybody that has pitted here. Let's see what's going on with your leader. AJ Green getting ever closer to Dakota Moniz. Neither driver has a teammate around them this time. So it's just mano a mano. AJ Green's coming on like crazy here. I think he's getting ready to pull the trigger, folks. And we've seen AJ almost go into grass sometimes, so there's almost no defending against that young man there. If you even open the door halfway, he's going to knock it down. Making their way out of turn 4. It'll be lap 59. Well past the halfway point here. Starting lap 59 as we go across the line. You know what they say, sometimes catching a guy and getting around him can be too different things, and the closer you get to the front, the harder it gets. Dakota Moniz so far is holding off the 7 of AJ Green. And there's Seba Corns back there in the 3rd spot. He's well clear of David Bonnet. Bonnet's now battling with Ryan Ferraro for that 4th position. Sean McLaughlin slid back to the 6th spot for the moment. But he might be losing that to the 4 of Adam Austin Halsey. Halsey will go around him and pick up that 6th position. Meanwhile, up the front, AJ Green, he continues to be like a shadow to Dakota Moniz. Now starting lap 61. Oh, we got Sean McLaughlin on pit road. Green flag pit stops. This may be just a normal thing. Maybe because of fuel, I would think. And making his way down pit road. Not too much. Is he showing some damage there? He's showing a little bit of damage on that right front and right rear, just a little bit. I wouldn't think it'd be enough to, okay, he's going to go ahead and use his fast repair. Might have got in the wall there somewhere. He is the only one on pit road at the moment. So he will go a lap down. But I'm thinking all of these guys are going to pit at some point to at least get some fuel. McLaughlin's already back out on track. He only lost 1 lap in that pit stop. He's right now showing down there in the 20th position. More green flag pit stops underway. There's Ryan Ferraro, followed by Mike Simone, making their way down pit road. Adam Ailshire making his way down. Here comes Jad Khalif also in the 22 truck. And Green continues to hound Dakota Moniz for that lead. You know, you almost get the feeling that he's kind of biding his time. The way we've seen him really, really blast by some of the other drivers. He may be just waiting till we get closer, because they may both figure, okay, we know we're going to have to stop as well. You know, this could be a battle on pit road as well. Who gets in there, and I think Dakota is, yep, he's coming in. So he's going to relinquish the lead to AJ Green, probably knowing that Green is going to have to stop. David Bonnet also on pit road. There's Austin Halsey coming in as well. Let's see where Bonnet is here. Moniz. He comes down to his pit box, right into the. Almost locked him up, but he was able to. He didn't overshoot. And he's down and away, and of course he's going to lose a lap in the exchange. AJ Green, he is still out. Lap 66 here. And when he comes now, the guys who have pitted, they have fresher tires, so I would think they'll be turning some quicker laps now. He's doing the smart thing. The leader pitted, and he went 1 more lap, because the longer you stay out there, you're actually going to lose your advantage. And even though it has to cycle around, the guy still is going to catch you. So now let's see how AJ gets down to his pit box. See if he gets in cleanly, in and out, and he eases on down in there. No overshoot. Tires and fuel for the 7 truck. And this probably will do it for everybody, because we're on lap 67 here. More guys are also on pit road. Kevin Holmick Jr., Jesse Thornlock. There's Green on his way out. Let's see where Moniz is. Moniz, is he going to pass him? There he is, right there. He's coming out. And yep, and Moniz, he does go by the 7 truck. There's Dakota right there. And there's AJ Green right there. So got a bit of ground to make up. He's going to have about 12 laps to do it. More guys coming down pit road. Seba Corns, Colin Forrester, Robbie Payne coming in. Alan Warnecki making his way out back into the race there. Travis Eccles making his way down. And the thing's starting to cycle around. Sean McLaughlin will probably cycle up to your lead as these other guys are on pit road. You'll see him jump right to the top of the charts there. There he goes. Dakota Moniz is right behind him, about 0.4 of a second. Then we have Ryan Ferraro in the 3rd spot, followed by AJ Green in the 4th position. And Green's he's over 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Everybody has fresh tires. We're on lap 69. Let's see. And Sean McLaughlin, he pitted on lap 60, so he's probably good to go to the end of the race here. But I'm thinking Dakota's tires are a little bit fresher than Sean's. So there's a good chance he's going to overhaul him here in a few laps. We'll see what happens. Oh, boy, they got close there. Come down to the stripe. Almost door to door. Oh, don't push up into him. Oh, he's staying on that hot line. He'll drop back behind the 28. Taking another look down on the inside. Trying to pull the trigger going into turn 3. Like I said, his tires are about 4 laps fresher than the 28. And he does make it past. Is it going to stick? Yes, I think it will. And while they're battling, wow, look who's caught up there. AJ Green is now only 1.5 seconds behind those two. Now they were, you're battling for position. You're not really turning your fastest laps when you're battling with somebody. And AJ Green, he loves to see that. Like, you guys keep on duking it out so I can catch you guys. He is now 1.3 seconds behind the leader. It is lap 73 of 80. Can he run them down before we get to the checkered flag here? He's going to catch Sean McLaughlin, and he muscled his way past McLaughlin before. Let's see. McLaughlin pitted on lap 60. AJ Green pitted on lap 66. So his tires, he's got some of the freshest tires out there. And the question now is, does he have time? He may have time to catch the leader. We'll see what happens here. Right now, it looks like he's just getting ready to try to see if he can make his way past the 28. McLaughlin taking that hot line. Those fresher tires are really hanging on. They allow him to drive right under the 28 with ease. Now only second behind Dakota Moniz. Let's look a little further back. There's David Bonnet in the 7th spot. Mike Simone's ahead of them. They're all spaced out pretty good right here, so no big battles going on here. A little further back, there's Alan Warnecki. I'm sorry, Warnecki. He's battling with Christopher Buds there, trying to hold on to that 9th position. 6 laps remaining. Boy, they're side by side as they come out of turn 4. Bud's starting to lose a little bit to the 25. He's going to line up right behind him. So Christopher Buds falls back to the 10th spot. Let's see, look a little further back here. There's Adam Shire.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Caution here. Let's see. And I think it was Seba Corns. Looks like he might just be a self-spin there. Oh, boy. Dakota Moniz probably did not want to see that, and he is just trying to get that truck righted and get going. You know, sometimes when you try too hard, then you just end up spinning. And he might have some problems steering that thing out. Hopefully he still has a faster pair. Let's take a quick look here and see what happened to Seba there. There he is with Mike Simone. Oh, and they got together. Oh, even Simone got into the wall. He's spinning. Simone was also spinning as well. Oh, Simone had heavy damage. They didn't even see that. So there's Seba Corns. He's having his problems. Almost went down on pit road, but Mike Simone, engine damage for the 27. Let's take it back live here. And you know he had to come down pit road. Looks like, not sure if, see, Mike Simone, he's on pit road. Did he use I don't know if he used his faster pair, or did he already use it? And we're going to have a green-white checker situation here. Oh, boy. We're getting ready to cross the line. It is going to be lap 79. Definitely going to put us in a green-white checker situation here. Can Dakota Moniz hold on for 2 laps? Well, folks, you do the math. Dakota Moniz, he pitted on lap 64. AJ Green pitted on lap 66. So his tires are like 2 laps fresher. Sean McLaughlin pitted on lap 60, so he's in the 3rd spot, doing a great job hanging on. His tires are at least 6 laps older than the guys in front of him. So Ryan Ferraro pitted on lap 62, so it's a nice mix there. David Bonnet, him and Austin Hulsey, they both pitted on lap 64. So it's definitely, Alan Warnecki pitted on lap 67, so he's actually got the freshest tires of everybody in the top 10. So this is going to be very interesting here. Who knows? Maybe Warnecki might have enough on those good years to maybe make something happen here. But boy, I tell you, it's only going to be 2 laps. They cross the line. It looks like they're going to have one more lap under caution. Let's see who's on pit road. Jad Khalif, he's on pit road coming down. And Travis Eccles, they're right in front of him. And Simone is still on pit road. You know what? I don't think he had a faster pair left. So he must just have having to fix it manually, and it may be too much time. It probably won't. He may not even get out in time to even get back on track. Unfortunately, tough break for the 27. Eccles, he's down in the way. Looked like he just got right side tires. Khalif also on his way back out. The field's only halfway down the back stretch at the moment. I'm sure they'll be getting the one to go this time around. Looking for the lights to go out this time as they cross the line here. Yes, indeed. It is 1 to go. Green-white checker situation here, folks. Moniz, Green, McLaughlin, Ferraro, Bonnet, your top 5. Travis Eccles down pit road once again. Now he decided to go ahead and put the left side tires on. He's now he's a lap down, so, but he's the only truck a lap down. Making their way now onto the back stretch. Dakota Moniz, he is just going to have to give it everything he's got to fend off AJ Green, because I think AJ's coming like a bull in a china shop, folks. He is not stopping for anything. time for him to definitely bring his A game. Sean McLaughlin been doing a great job hanging in there as well. A good run there for Sean tonight. And also Ryan Ferraro there in that 4th spot. And Austin Halsey, I think he might be a new member of the league. I'm not sure. Him and also Alan Warnecki there in the 25 truck. Okay, here we go, folks.
Green, green, green.
Green once again for hopefully the final time tonight. Dakota does his best. Look at Sean McLaughlin. He's giving AJ Green some problems. What happened with AJ? Oh, man, he had problems on the start road. He gets a little out of shape. He got a little touch there by Ryan Ferraro. Ferraro trying to get by. He is not taking no for an answer. Here comes David Bonnet as well. Those tires cool down a little bit. Meanwhile, Dakota Moniz, he's coming around, coming out of turn 4. White flag should be in the air, and it is. Right now, he's enjoying a half-second gap on Sean McLaughlin. McLaughlin, he's right there with AJ Green battling for that 2nd position. AJ trying to get it back. That may be the best he can do. He's quickly running out of time. Here they go through turns 3 and 4. And as they're battling for that 2nd spot, here comes Dakota Moniz down to the checkered flag to win here tonight at Charlotte. Dakota Moniz, your winner, folks. As he celebrates, we're going to go ahead and start grabbing some of the guys and get them up in the broadcast booth here up in Victory Lane, looking for Moniz, Green, and McLaughlin. Let's see if we can find them here. There's Moniz. We'll move him up first. And move AJ up here. And I saw Sean in here somewhere. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Move Sean up here. And we will head on down to Victory Lane with these guys. Okay, folks, we're in Victory Lane with our top 3. Dakota Moniz, AJ Green, and Sean McLaughlin. Hey, Dakota, you got a copy there?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear. You got me?
Man, hey, congratulations, man. I know you didn't want to see that last caution come out, did you?
I did not. I was very disappointed to see it, but we were able to hold him off there at the end. So
I tell you, man, I'm not sure if I don't know what happened there. He didn't get a great restart, and Sean was all over him there, and I guess that proved just enough to help you get away from him.
Yeah, I was actually hoping the 28 and the 7 would be side by side in turn 1 and give me just enough to get away from him and see what happened. That's all I needed to see.
Absolutely, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just a shout out to my teammates as always, Jesse, Ryan, and Austin, and then shout out to McConey Setup Shop, Butt Kicker, and all of them for sponsoring us.
Absolutely, man. Also, our friends at Monster Tech as well.
Yes,
And,
of course.
And for 10-4, man, congratulations, man, and another good run for you now. I know that's going to help the team there a little bit, too, in the points as well.
Yeah, definitely. It was it felt good off the trailer, and qualifying felt great, and we dominated the race, so I'm happy with it.
10-4, well, congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week.
All right, appreciate it, Tony. Thank you.
Hey, AJ, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Hey, man, I tell you, man, you were coming through that field, and I thought you were going. What happened on that restart? Did you spin your tires or something, or?
I was trying to anticipate, and then I think I also partially spun the tires a little too. Just wasn't the best start for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best start at all.
I tell you, man, you're probably thinking, oh, man, of all times, why now? On the green white checker situation.
Yeah, I had a good car too. I started 15th. I didn't have a really good qualifying, and that first run, I got all the way back to 5th, and then the pit stops came in, and I pitted later than the 5 car. That gave me a little fresher tires at the end, and I was catching him. I was on his bumper, but couldn't really make the pass.
Right. I mean, did you feel like the track kind of came to you? Did the handling on the track change as the race went along?
It got tighter as you got closer to the truck. It kind of took the air off the front, so your truck would slide up, and so I had to turn more and let off more, which wasn't helping my case at all.
Right. 10-4. Well, congratulations on second place anyway, though. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
My teammates, Cats Go Fast, my family, and all the sponsors.
10-4, man. Congratulations, man. Great effort there, and managed to hold on to that second spot. And we'll see you next week.
2.
Hey, Sean, you got a copy?
Hey, Tony, I got you.
Hey, man, good run there, man. You were looking good all race long, man, I tell you. And your family, everybody cheering for you there in the chat and stuff, and I know everybody's excited to see you there on that podium tonight.
Yeah, my mom doesn't miss a race, so I obviously got to give a shout out to her and all the sponsors for this league, McConey Setup Shop, Butt Kicker, and Monster Tech, and of course you. It was a fun run. This place is kind of tricky. It's loose on cold tires, and then it gets pretty tight as the run goes on.
Yeah, man, you guys are having some great battles out there, I tell you. And boy, that last restart, man, and like AJ said, I think he mistimed the restart there, and you were right there to take advantage of that, and couldn't quite get past him, but still, it really kind of messed up his plans to try to attack the 5 truck there.
Yeah, I was doing my best Ron Hornaday impression on that restart and managed to get a decent jump on AJ, but I knew I didn't have anything for Dakota or AJ. Their tires were a couple laps fresher, and there was no way I was going to be able to catch Dakota. Yeah, definitely. I made a comment about that during the race because your tires were anywhere from like 4 to 6 laps older than anybody around, like in the top 10 or so, and yeah, man, did a great job with those older tires hanging on and staying up there. Great effort out there tonight. Well, thanks, Tony. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm gonna let you go celebrate, man, and we will see you next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, Tony.
Okay, now take it easy. Okay, folks. Well, that is gonna do it here, and as we wrap things up here, let's take a quick look at the finishing order here. We've got Dakota Moniz, your winner. AJ Green, second. Sean McLaughlin, third. Ryan Ferraro, fourth. David Bonnet, fifth. Austin Halsey, sixth. Alan Warnecki, seventh. Jesse Thornock, eighth. Robbie Payne, ninth. Michael Pempere rounds out the top 10. Then in 11th, we have Stephen Wood. In 12th position, we have Adam Aylshire. Then 13th, we have Brian Dixon. 14th, we have Jad Khalid. 15th, Seabuck Horns. Kevin Mahoney Jr. finished 16th. Christopher Budd, 17th. Colin Forrester ended up in 18th position. 19th, we have Travis Eccles. Mike Simone ended up in 20th. Corey Wakefield, 21st. Gerald Space, 22nd. And Gary Armijo in the 23rd position. And I tell you, boy, we sure appreciate you joining us here tonight for the race. And hope you, as always, you enjoyed the broadcast here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you around next time around. And everyone have a pleasant evening.